Hello, good evening. If you come here right now, for me, it is evening. It is almost 20 after 11 p.m., and I thought it would be fun, since it has been a while, if we came on here and did some r slash am I the butthole, because it's a lot of fun for me. So I found some amazing, fabulous posts and we're going to see how it goes tonight. So, without further ado, I'm just going to roll my intro and then we're going to get right into the cringe or deciding if these people suck. So, r slash am I the butthole? I'm going to try to keep this as PG as I can, although no promises because of the subreddit we're about to go through. But it is a place where people come and they share their stories and they ask people, hey, am I a jerk for this? So we like to go through it here sometimes. And it's been a while since I did an r slash video live, which is something I used to do quite often. So since I had some time to kill, I thought I would come on here and we could have some fun. So let's just get right into it, guys. Am I the a-hole because my son peed on a tree? As a parent, let's find out. Yesterday, I took my kids, quote unquote, hiking on a nature trail dog walking path. I was carrying the 2-year-old, and my 4-year-old son was walking. My 4-year-old son told me he had to pee. So I told him to pee into the woods. I didn't tell him to actually walk into the woods out of view, because that's dangerous. Well, at least he got some of the parenting, right? He was peeing on a tree when a lady rounded a corner with her dog. She started yelling at me to get my kid. I told her he just needed to pee. She told me that was completely inappropriate. I pointed to her dog and made a really face. She said, that's different. I'm a little worried about you comparing your human child to a dog, but let's just keep going. It is different, but not that much. There's no bathrooms out here. Going off the trail is dangerous, especially with the 2 little kids. She was really mad, so I just took my son's hand. He was done and pulled him away, ignoring her. She called me a horrible mother, which hurt my feelings. When nature calls, you know. Is this not normal? It's normal to me. Am I an asshole? Oops, already messed it up. So, the PG thing. So, are you an a-hole? I don't really think so. She might be a little bit of one, although I do not suggest comparing your human child to a dog. Let's see what people had to say, because it's usually fun to go through the comment sections. The ease with which males can pee al fresco is the only reason I have ever suffered from penis envy. Possibly that's what made her mad. Not the asshole. Thanks for the awards. You've made me very happy. I'm also grateful for all of the comments, some of which made me cross my legs. So, again, most people are saying she's not. God was just about finished creating Adam and Eve and told them, okay, guys, I've got 2 attributes left to give you. One for each of you. I'm going to let you choose which you each want. The first is you get to pee standing up. Adam jumps on that one right away. God says, are you sure? You haven't heard the second one yet. To which Adam replies, no, this is fantastic. It's so convenient. He's already standing around pissing on everything in sight when God says, okay, Eve, I guess you get the multiple orgasms. I like that. That's funny. That is a funny one. I enjoy that. We have a lot of talking about pee and penis envy and the likes. Um, a lot of it, just nonstop. Everyone talking about how they wish they had a pee. I don't know what that means for the people that visit this subreddit. But I'm just saying. Not the asshole. Every boy and sometimes girls will pee in the woods at least once in their life. Which part made you a bad mother for not walking with a pissy pants or reducing the chances of urinary tract issues for holding it? I won't ever understand her reasoning. It's not like it's a 25-year-old doing it out in the open. It's a small child. Well, I mean, that's the other thing too, right? I mean, what's she looking for? How about that? All right. The little kid can't hold it. All right. So that not the a-hole. I think we've come to that decision. I'm done with this one. That was fun. That was pretty vanilla, I guess, for this subreddit. But let me know if you think that this person is the asshole. I don't think they're the asshole. What are you supposed to do? If there's no bathroom around, use the woods. Nothing wrong with that. No matter how old you are, nature calls. So uh, do it. Do it during nature, if you will. On to the next one. Am I the asshole for threatening to kick out my coworker slash roommate for kissing my best friend? Okay. Excuse me. All right. I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, um, there should be a good reason why they don't want them to do that. This one has a lot of awards, if you will. So let's get into it. Around February, 23, let my coworker Jaden, 25, and his daughter Leah, 6, move in. We were coworkers and friends for 3 years, and he's always been so funny, smart, and cute. We became really close friends. Sounds like you already wanted to be more than friends. I'm just saying. Unfortunately, work decided they can't afford to keep everyone and have been making cuts, and Jaden was basically forced to quit. That sucks. I know he was really worried about his rent and everything, and my roommate was leaving, so I offered for him to stay with me, and we worked out an agreement. We decided that while he's looking for a job, he'd deal with all the chores and errands and housework. It's honestly been amazing having him live with me. He's such a great cook. So you think he's a great cook, funny, smart, and cute. Got it. Leah has actually been really well behaved and sweet. He's helped me out a lot, and I really enjoy being able to spend all this time with him. He's found some part time work, but nothing that pays enough for him to live alone, so we've mostly kept our agreement, just with me doing more and him helping pay a little. I mean, I would hope he's paying something. My friends have come over quite a few times and obviously met him. Last weekend, I had a bunch of friends stay over. I thought it went great, but the next day, Leah told me she saw Jaden kiss my best friend. Oh no. I was really upset, and Jaden and I ended up arguing about it. I told him how betrayed I felt. Okay. He tried to say it was fine, that apparently the kiss wasn't intentional, and he didn't say anything because they didn't know what it meant. But it's still wrong. I'm doing so much only for him to do this to me. Okay. I got upset and told him that he will have to leave if he just wants to take advantage of my kindness. Uh, um, okay. That I don't want to live with someone who betrays me like that. He was offended and just tried to act like it was no big deal, and I was being crazy. Yeah, that never works, by the way. Don't tell a woman she's being crazy. He thinks I have no right to say anything about his love life, even though it's my best friend and I'm doing so much for him. Where is this world that we live in where when you do things for people, you can tell them who to kiss and date? I do not know this world, but apparently this person lives there. Our talk didn't really work, but I did talk to my best friend and she agreed to back off. I am still failing to see why. I'm just saying the last few days have been horrible and he doesn't think he's done anything wrong. I've tried to talk again, but he now refuses to and has been really cold and told me that he'll move out as soon as he can. I don't think I've done anything wrong. It's his own fault. I want to work this out, but he shouldn't be going around kissing my friends. Okay. I think he just kissed one. It's not like he's a serial kisser of your friends. But the fighting has really upset Leah. Well, yeah. And obviously, Jaden thinks I'm an asshole, even if he's being selfish. Oh, and then there's an edit that says, I'm not jealous. This isn't about that. I'm not in love with him or anything. I'd know if I was. This is just about him betraying me, about him going behind my back. Clearly, everyone's the type to just hook up without caring about anyone else. There's way too many people to respond to now. Like I've said, it's not about jealousy. I'm not in love with Jaden. It's just rude and ungrateful to sneak around and do what he did. I mean, is he supposed to come and ask you permission to kiss your friend first? I need to know what's going on. My pizza's freaking beeping in the oven too. But I'm getting some really serious incel vibes. Because women can be them too. I'm just saying. It's a little creepy. All right. She like
Hi, bitch. I think you lost your goddamn mind.
I don't know if you have a right to tell him who to date. I'm just saying. You're gonna lose your friend. I'll be back in one moment.
Yeah, I don't ever get exhausted. Can't wait to say that I made it. I've been working on patience. This year I know that I got it. Hot guy with the shots, boy. I ain't missing my target. They thought it was done. They thought it was over. I told them I just getting started. Getting that money, I stack it up. You talk shit, can't back it up. Living my dream, I can't pass it up. A few hours ain't good enough. Spending that money on outfits. Buying the car at the dealership. Color hair with the face tats. Riding that wave, get you killed quick. That's
Okay. So, my whole thing is if you're letting him stay with you, with his child, and you are just doing something out of the goodness of your heart, and you're not in love with him, then why does it matter that he kissed your friend? I need to know. So, what are people saying in the comments that also got her so upset? Because she seems pretty angry with them. Info, are you guys in a relationship? Jesus, you are possessive of someone that you aren't even with. OP wouldn't say no to a relationship, but also isn't in love or anything. Honestly, the only betrayal I see here is self betrayal in the form of denial. It's borderline abuse, financial abuse. Sorry, OP, you are so the a hole. And I hope the heck that poor man and his daughter find a way to not be dependent on you so they can be happy. You do not own these people. You cannot force Jaden to love you because you are quote unquote nice. It is like a real female, the nice girl. This is 100% financial and emotional abuse. Let me know. Is it financial and emotional abuse? I mean, it kind of is if she's like, if you are with anybody else while you're living with me, then I'm going to kick you out, even though I'm taking your money for rent every month. It's at least creepy, right? It's creepy as hell the way she's going about this. It's none of your business what these people do with their lips. I think she's got a crush, but I also think she's enjoyed having a kind of partnership and is afraid of losing that because of how good she's had it. You know those true crime shows where a woman goes off the deep end and murders someone, usually a man? That was what came to mind as I was reading her posts, and even more so post edit. Yeah, the edit really did it for me too. I highly doubt that she is going to accept her judgment and put the brakes on her behavior. I hope he gets out with his daughter sooner rather than later. I mean, yeah, that's a bit scary. To be honest, the whole time reading it, I was thinking this is the female version of a nice guy. They do have nice girls. Obviously, their friendship only lasted how long he was available. I've done the r/nice girls videos. Sometimes the girls are even crazier. Oh, this whole situation kind of reminds me of those Craigslist ads I keep running into offering $10 rent if I do chores and clean and can be a non-platonic assistant. Oh, that's a thing? She's more or less admitted to having feelings for him in the comments, on top of acting like he owes her for bonding with his daughter. There's also the comment where she says his daughter will not be happy. He has been selfish and betrayed OP. It's not just about the best friend either. She said several times that he'll hook up with anyone at her house, and I guarantee that if he respected that and went out for dates, OP would still say he's betraying her and sneaking behind her back. But again, if she's just a roommate, does he have to how is it sneaking behind her back, right? If he's going out on a date. If they're not dating, then he can go out with whoever he wants and kiss and bang whoever he wants. And she really just has to put up with it. She doesn't even really have a right to be mad. I mean, if he was hooking up with all of her friends to the point where it was like, okay, dude, stop hitting on all my friends. Like, come on now, you're running through them or something. And she was more worried about her friends getting hurt or him getting an STD for it, for example, then I could maybe see it. But otherwise, I'm having a very hard time being like, this girl is not a psycho nice girl. And this person even says she's completely unhinged. I've seen 2 more posts with similar tone this week, from the woman that was jealous of her childhood bestie marrying someone else, and the incel that went off of it at his best friend about her friends being shallow because they rejected him when he was younger and took it out on them a decade later. Oh my goodness. It's been a hell of a week on this sub. I guess so. Jeez, apparently I picked a good week to come here. See, and this person's like, how do you sneak around on someone you're not dating? I don't know. I don't know. It's I guess I could see how, if they were all best friends, how she would maybe worry that the 2 of them dating would mess up the friendship. But again, that's not for her to decide. That's for the 2 of them to decide. And then she just has to kind of support whatever happens as the third wheel in this, which maybe that's the issue. Obviously, she doesn't want to. The whole "he betrayed me" line. Well, how? If you're in a relationship, how has he betrayed you? So it seems like most people agree with this nice girl energy, because everyone keeps saying it's serious nice guy energy. There's nice girls too, guys. That's a whole subreddit. Go check it out. It's pretty funny. I've done videos on it. Come on. She's giving serious nice girl energy. The kindness machine isn't working right now. I put kindness in and a relationship won't come out. Yeah, I feel like she's like, I let you and your daughter stay here when you were homeless and pay me rent as a roommate and do stuff for me around the house. And so now you owe me a relationship. It's very strange, isn't it? You allowed him to live with you on the assumption that he'd notice how awesome, how sweet, how kind you were, and fall for you. It didn't happen, and now you're pissed off. You're the asshole times 1,000. At least be honest. In your own words, you said, wouldn't say no to a relationship. You were hoping to be his choice, and he picked someone else. I seriously thought it was a nice guy trying to prove to Reddit that we're sexist. They're going to great lengths to show that they're not actually nice guys. The power dynamic takes us from OP as a bad friend to OP as a potential sexual predator. I mean, that might be pushing it just a tiny bit, but maybe not, because if it was the other way around, let's be real, right? Right? Let's take a moment and be real here. If this was the other way around and it was a woman and her child living with a man that acted this way, we probably would be throwing out that P word. So, you gotta give it the same energy. I mean, it is. OP better come to Jesus or Allah or whoever you believe in. See, I would be screwed. I just have no soul and believe in nothing about what she's extorting from her quote unquote friend, because this is tantamount to taking advantage of someone's financial situation, offering them housing on certain terms. And yeah, Then you just take those terms back. And then you're just, the whole child condition on sexual exclusivity. That's the thing is they're not even doing it. So she can't really be like, you're not allowed to do it with my friend. I mean, this is what I mean. If she had a real good reason, like, I don't know, my friend had herpes and I'm trying to save you from that, then okay. But it sounds like she just feels betrayed. And I don't know if you can feel betrayed like that. That's a little bit entitled. I feel like this could also be in an entitled people's subreddit. I genuinely don't get your issues. Sounds like you're jealous. You're the asshole. Yep. See, I'm pretty sure you're the asshole. And it sounds like you got ripped apart on this whole subreddit. People were just like, what is going on? I'm surprised she didn't use the term friend zoned. Well, just wait a little bit. It's pretty new, so it might still happen. It might still happen. But trust, you can have a r/nice girl just as much as you can have an r/nice guy. So there you go. Now you have seen one in the real flesh. So now let's talk about this. Am I the asshole for getting mad after getting rejected? Now, usually, yes, that you are. Let's see what they have to say. As you see, this was barely posted, so this is a brand new one. Make sure that you go down and give them some love. I left the link to the subreddit down below. It says, I, a 21-year-old male, surprise, surprise, knew this girl, a 20-year-old female, from high school. We met through a third friend and got close from there. We talked to each other about basically everything. I've known things that even her family doesn't know about, and she knew certain things that I hadn't fully come to terms with as well. Of course, over those 6 years in school and out doing our things, where are you living that high school is 6 years? Oh, are you in? Oh, I guess you're considering grade 7 and 8, junior high or whatever. I was like, holy crap, here in Canada, we only have grade 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then we're done. Where's this place? I don't want to live there. No, thank you. But anyway, so over those 6 years in school and out doing our things, we've had our fair share of fights, but eventually one of us comes back to the other and works it out. At that time, I began having feelings for her. I didn't know if she shared them, but I just tried to keep it to myself. That always works out. Until one day, I decided to come clean and tell her. I told her I had feelings for her. She initially reciprocated, and I was happy. I tried asking her out, but she said we shouldn't get together. I was confused. So I wondered why, but kept getting these weird responses. You are a perfect match for me, but I don't respect you. I find you attractive, but I don't think being together would be good, etc. After a while, I realized she wanted me as a friend and gave up trying to pursue it. But recently, we started talking more often, and the topics were very suggestive. We were talking about wanting a family and how our lives would be in the future. How many kids did we want? I started to think that maybe we'd be getting together. I was wrong. Yeah, no, see, this guy is giving me like some major incel vibes already.
Hey, what's up, nerdo? Have you seen any babes around here?
You must be Johnny Bravo. You are my lord, you know that?
I'm flattered, kid, but I don't swing that way.
You don't understand, Johnny. You have the perfect masculine jawline, and yet you have never been able to breed with a female specimen before.
You know, when you call them females, it comes off kind of creepy.
By all accounts, you should be a Chad, but You still are one of us. You are the exception, the proof that anyone can fail, a ray of hope, the black pill Bravo, or even just the Bravo pill.
What are you trying to say here?
You're an incel, Johnny. You're just like me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No! Oh, Mama, I had a nightmare. I dreamed I was an incel.
It's been 20 years. You are an incel, Johnny.
Oh, damn it.
I'm scared. I'm scared where this is going. But he was wrong, that they were not getting together. It's given me these types of vibes. After I reconfessed my feelings for her, she went off. Okay. Reconfessed is a weird word, but sure thing. She was saying, yelling over text. How do you know what she taught? She was typing him in all caps, apparently. That she didn't want a relationship with me. That she didn't want me in any way other than platonic. That she won't accept my love at all. She just won't accept my love. She has no intention of returning it. And she's being as blunt as possible in saying that she doesn't love me. How dare she? I admit I was hurt, but didn't want to lash out at anyone. Well, that's good. Is that what usually happens? Do I need to play the Johnny Bravo meme again? So I said, okay, and decided to keep my distance from her. It hurt too much to talk to her in any capacity. Ooh, love hurts. About a month passes, and she texts me again, asking random questions. That's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna say. It's like, sweetheart, you dodged the incel. What you doing back? I answer, but then she asks if we're still fighting. Are we still fighting? Being a bit pissed and hurt, I clap back with, do you see me fighting? Okay. She answers yes. And we stop talking for the rest of this day. Damn it. Johnny Bravo here just can't get it right. The next day, I, for lack of better judgment, well, I mean, at least there's some self-awareness here somewhere, asked her what she thought would happen after telling me all that stuff she did. I mean, her feelings, her real feelings. Did you want her to lie to you? I don't understand what's happening here. She responds, I assumed we would finally realize that we won't change and isolate each other permanently. What? I snapped and told her that she either didn't understand what she was saying to me or was heartless. We fought some more until I told her it didn't matter and that she got what she wanted. I stayed at a distance to not mix feelings. Okay. We stopped talking after she told me, fine then, say no more. That's what she wanted, was for you to say no more. Very good. I cared for and loved this girl and wanted to be with her. In the past, she expressed her wish to be in my life as well. So I held hope. I mean, as a friend, I think she made it pretty clear she didn't want to date you, but maybe that's just me. It hurt when I was rejected, but I figured I'd stay away and deal with it. Deal with it. But maybe I'm wrong. If I am, then roast me. Okay, but I have to know. Reddit, am I the asshole? Yes. You're also a very big incel, possibly a nice guy. And I'm very scared because you said that you would lash out. He's all like, I had to stop myself from lashing out. I'm like, is that something usually? I don't know why. You're the asshole, dude. Once someone tells you they don't see you that way, nothing changes unless they explicitly state a change. You should have accepted it there or stopped interacting with her. Suggestive behavior and or conversation is based on your perception, filtered through wishful thinking. You're the asshole. Rejection hurts, but it sounds like you're the one rejecting her because you want a relationship with her instead of her friendship. Yeah, he's one of those like, well, if you won't date me, then we're never talking again. But I mean, if it hurts him, I guess, to talk to her because he's just like so in love with her that he can't like contain it or something, then please leave the poor girl alone. You're the asshole. She said she didn't want a relationship, and you should have respected that. It's time the playing hard to get narrative needs to change. If a woman says no, it means no. No means no. It does not mean, well, maybe, but you'll just have to keep trying until Real Stream News. Jesus fuck Christ. You're the asshole. Also, I'm confused about something. You said she originally reciprocated, but said you guys shouldn't go out. How exactly was she reciprocating? I don't know. I was wondering that too. I was like, when did she say she was I think she was pretty blunt about it the whole time. Like, we should not go out is a no. Either way, it sounded like the first time she was just trying to let you down easy since she liked you as a friend. And honestly, after that, you should have either stayed distanced if you knew you couldn't just be friends, or accepted you guys are just friends. You're the asshole big time. She declined your advances from the beginning when you both were testing the waters. Just because she finds you attractive doesn't mean she wants to get with you. Friends can talk about having a family in the future and not make it about each other. Yeah, he didn't really state that they talked about having a family with each other. And he did say it was suggestive, not like a straight up conversation about how they were going to get married and have kids. No means no. She probably thinks you're a creep at this point. Probably. You're the asshole, obviously. You're the asshole. Check out the r/nice guy sub. I was being a good friend and doing nice things for her, so now she owes me a relationship or sex. That is what this guy did. Like I said, this is reasonably new. It was posted just over an hour or so ago. So he said to roast him. Go and roast the incel, I guess, and have fun. Have fun doing it. We have one more to go through. One more to go through. And boy, this one is really, really...
Uh-oh. Stinky poo.
It's gross. So prepare for that. Warning, the next one is triggering. So prepare. If these other last ones weren't triggering for you, this one might do it. Here we go. Am I the asshole for calling my friend gay and making an obscene sexual hand gesture, like the one that makes that noise, like, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Or did you give them the finger? I don't know. I, a 17 female, and my ex-friend, a 17 male, were always good friends, and we were in every single class together. The obscene sexual gesture is the fisting to your mouth thing that almost everyone does as a joke, and he's done it before and called me gay. So it's the you look like you're giving a blowjob one. Got it. In no way did I ever think he was offended or hurt. I never touched him, and I never bullied him. He never told me to stop or that he was uncomfortable to my face. Just reported it immediately to my school counselor. That's a little weird if you guys have done it to each other, though. I am saying. I'm upset he didn't talk to me about it first, but when I tried to talk to him after I got suspended for half the day, he said he didn't care, and he actually got offended and cried. I then, when I got home, found out that he told false things about me to people and started telling everyone he knew I sexually harassed him. Afterwards, my friend, who's a 17 female, found out what happened and immediately took my side. She got his number from another friend who's also a 17 female. All the 17 females unite, and told him basically, why would you do this? Why would you make up rumors? And then he got his mom to say, I'm going to file a police report if you don't leave him alone. Leave my son alone. since he cried when he saw it and got scared, since he thought what she saying to him was a threat. She thought what she was saying to him was a threat. Jesus Christ, these 17-year-old females should stop doing hand gestures in class and pay attention in English. Lord, I found this childish, since he's beyond the age to be able to defend himself, but his entire family is very strict and religious, and he's probably been raised to think gay people are horrible, disgraceful people when they're not. He called me and a few friends gay, but when we tell it to him, it's suddenly an issue. I found it completely childish. I can now go to court for sexually harassing someone and it'll go on my permanent record forever. So am I the asshole? I mean, yes, don't go around calling people gay. I mean, that's pretty simple. Let's see what people have to say, though. Because here's the thing, though. If you and your friend are doing it both to each other and you guys actually are friends, let's admit it is a little crappy for him to then go get her in trouble. But with this religious background, I'm wondering if the poor dude actually is and has to hide it. And then that would have cut deeper for him, right? So that could be a thing, and that could be why that happened. Also, don't get an army of 17-year-old girls to go and harass him now. You're the asshole. You are 17 years old, and it's 2022. You are at least 5 years too old and 30 years too late in history to use gay as a slur. Yeah, it sounds like both of you are the asshole, honestly. Don't worry. You're young, and you'll probably grow out of it. I wouldn't worry too much about court or charges. Well, I don't know if that's really good advice. I mean, I would not worry about it. You're the asshole. I honestly don't believe most of your story. It sounds like you bullied a kid and are now trying to save face, but you still don't understand what you did. Gay is not an insult. Making lewd hand gestures is harassment, and grow the F up. Why are people still using the word gay as an insult? He shouldn't be using it as a slur, and neither should you. This situation is childish, and you know it. Everyone sucks here. I'm kind of with the everyone sucks here, because both of them suck. I mean, if they're doing this to each other, they both suck for doing that to each other. He sucks for trying to get her in trouble. She sucks for trying to be play innocent and then not really understanding. But I guess I could kind of understand how the double standard here would confuse her. But at the same time, it's just better if you never ever use gay as a slur or an insult, as it's not that at all, right? As a bi woman, I can't be down with that. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. So those are the stories that I have. Let me know if you think that any of these people are assholes or not. Personally, I think all of them were assholes, except for the mom who let her kid go to the bathroom in the forest because he had to go to the bathroom. Everyone else seems to be an asshole. And at the very least, we definitely have some femcels and incels going on in this post here, subreddit here, I mean. So be weary of that. They can be scary.
Hey, what's up, nerdo? Have you seen any babes around here?
You must be Johnny Bravo. You are my lord, you know that?
I'm flattered, kid, but I don't swing that way.
You don't understand, Johnny. You have the perfect masculine jawline, and yet you have never been able to breed with a female specimen before.
You know, when you call them females, it comes off kind of creepy.
By all accounts, you should be a Chad, but you still are one of us. You are the exception, the proof that anyone can fail, a ray of hope, the black pill Bravo, or even just the Bravo pill.
What are you trying to say here?
You're an incel, Johnny. You're just like me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No! Oh, Mama, I had a nightmare. I dreamed I was an incel.
It's been 20 years. You are an incel, Johnny.
Oh, damn it.
Also, let me know down below if you think that Johnny Bravo is an incel. The cartoon, not the person on YouTube here. Anyway, no, actually, let me know that too. That's probably also a thing. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous day, night, whatever time it is where you are. Like I said, for me, it's almost midnight. So I will be logging off of here now. Otherwise, my husband is going to think I am an asshole for probably being too loud now. And he probably wants to go to bed. Although I'm usually probably just an asshole anyway. Again, let me know down below who you think is an asshole and who you don't think is an asshole out of these stories. Do not be leaving me slurs down below. I will get very mad. That is not a funny troll. And I am going to see you all tomorrow morning for a stream. Might have to change the time because my little one might be staying home tomorrow as she's been struggling a little bit. But I will let you know, so stay tuned to the community tab for that. And yeah, just, try not to be an asshole.